The American Revolution? How did colonists defeat an empire? What made the Patriot victory? Militias, leadership, belief, and help from abroad. The American Revolution seemed like a mismatch. Great Britain had a strong army and plenty of money. Despite the odds stacked against them, the Patriots emerged victorious. Why? First, the colonial militias and the Continental Army fought with determination. Despite facing shortages of supplies, weapons, and even food, they continued to fight. At the Siege of Boston in 1775 to 76, militias kept the British forces trapped until they evacuated the city. At the Battle of Bunker Hill, although the British won, the heavy losses inflicted by the colonists showed their willingness to stand up to the British army. Moreover, under George Washington's leadership, they stood their ground. Washington's leadership was key. After losing New York City in 1776, he led a daring retreat across New Jersey, avoiding capture and preserving his army. The Battle of Trenton was a turning point. After crossing the icy Delaware River on Christmas night, Washington's troops surprised the Hessian forces, German mercenaries fighting for Britain. This boosted morale and proved that victory was possible. Second, another critical factor was the colonists' strong beliefs. Their ideological commitment and resilience kept them going until the guerrilla war tactics and rifle adaptation from the French and Indian War experience brought them tactical progress. They fought for independence and the right to self-govern. This passion unified them against a common enemy. The Declaration of Independence laid out their reasons for breaking away from Britain. It wasn't just a list of complaints, it was a statement of their principles, declaring that all men are created equal and have unalienable rights. Thomas Paine's Common Sense, a pamphlet published in 1776, argued for independence in plain language. It reached many colonists and inspired them to join the cause. Local meetings and assemblies debated and endorsed these ideas. For example, the Virginia Convention of 1775 declared the colony's support for armed resistance against British tyranny. The First and Second Continental Congresses brought representatives from all the colonies to coordinate their efforts, fostering unity and shared purpose. At Valley Forge, Washington's army faced cold, hunger, and disease during the harsh winter of 1777 to 1778. Many soldiers had no shoes or proper clothing and lived in crude huts, yet they stayed. Their commitment kept them from giving up, even when things looked bleak. During this time, they trained and became more disciplined, especially under the guidance of Frederick von Steuben, a Prussian officer who volunteered to help. Von Steuben taught the soldiers drills and tactics, turning the ragtag army into a more effective fighting force. The committees of correspondence helped spread ideas and information between the colonies. Established first in Massachusetts, these committees allowed patriots to communicate quickly over long distances. For instance, after the Boston Tea Party in 1773, the committees shared news of the event and coordinated responses to British actions, keeping people informed and united. Battles also showed the strength of the Patriots' commitment. Battle of Saratoga in 1777 was especially important. American forces led by General Horatio Gates defeated British General John Burgoyne's army in upstate New York. This victory boosted American morale and showed that they could defeat the British in major battles. At the Battle of Cowpens in 1781, Daniel Morgan led a crucial victory in South Carolina. He used clever tactics to defeat the British forces under Colonel Banastre Tarleton. Morgan arranged his troops in 3 lines. He ordered the front line to fire 2 volleys and then fall back. The British, thinking the Americans were retreating, charged forward. This exposed them to the waiting American forces. Morgan's strategy led to a decisive win, boosting American confidence. Third, help came from European allies. The victory at Saratoga convinced France that the Americans had a chance to win. Ben Franklin secured support in France. He spent time in French Enlightenment salons, where thinkers and leaders gathered to discuss ideas. Franklin even joined Les Neuf Sœurs, the 9 Sisters, a prominent French Masonic lodge. This group included artists, scientists, and thinkers who influenced French policy. Through this group, he connected with influential figures who supported the Patriot cause. His charm and intellect impressed the French elite. His efforts paid off when France agreed to provide money, troops, and naval support. The Marquis de Lafayette, a young French noble, joined the fight on the Patriot side. He became a close friend of Washington and played key roles in several battles. His involvement symbolized the French commitment to the American cause. Other allies also helped, in addition to Frederick von Steuben from Prussia. Spain provided financial support. Roderique Hordelez and company sold the Colonials military supplies and fought against Britain on other fronts, like the West Indies and Mediterranean, diverting British resources. The Dutch Republic offered ports for ships, sold goods, and also lent money to the Americans. Not everyone supported the revolution. Loyalists, like Christian Barnes, sided with Britain. They believed in maintaining ties with the mother country for economic and cultural reasons. Some feared the instability that might come with independence. Dunsmore's proclamation of 1775, issued by the royal governor of Virginia, tried to rally slaves to the British cause by offering freedom to those who joined the British Army. This created tension within the colonies and highlighted the divisions among the colonists. French Navy played a vital role at Yorktown. They blocked the British Navy from rescuing their troops. In the end, the Battle of Yorktown in 1781 sealed the outcome. With French assistance, the Patriots surrounded British General Charles Cornwallis in Virginia. Cut off from escape by land and sea, the British forces surrendered. This led to the Treaty of Paris, 1783. Britain recognized American independence, and the war officially ended. In the end, it was not just battles that won the war, but the unyielding spirit of the colonists, their shared vision of independence, and the vital alliances they forged. The American Revolution, this is how a group of determined colonists defeated the mightiest empire of their time.